Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Bashira van der Voort and I am a 19-year-old psychology student and owner of Bash's Home Cooked Meals. We are a meal prep company who aim to make the lives of the working individual and student just a tad bit easier. We also offer a foreign experience. So basically, it's an experience where you go to some landmarks of Cape Town like District 6, Robben Island and Kailicha, and then after you've experienced the tour, you then come to my house and I prepare a lovely, organic, fresh South African meal in my kitchen. But for today, I'll be cooking a roasted butternut salad with honey and mustard dressing. So let's get started. So my mom always said the best way to start any meal is with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can now move over to our baking sheet. So on my baking sheet, all I have prepared is a butternut, peeled and sliced into thick slices. But you can cut your butternut in cubes, in rings, whichever you prefer. So now, all you want to do is get some salt, some pepper, a little bit of honey or sugar, whichever you prefer. And if you are vegan, you can even use agave nectar or whichever sweetener you like. And then this is just some extra virgin olive oil, and just get a teaspoon and drizzle that over the top. And Bob's your uncle. So this now goes into the oven for 30 to 40 minutes on the grill or broil. So now that your butternut's roasting in the oven, you just want to get a medium to small size pan and put that on low to medium heat. Then you want to get your nuts and just roast that for about 5 to 10 minutes. And with that, also your cherry tomatoes. So we can just pop our nuts in over there. And this honestly takes like 5 to 15 minutes. So you just want to give that a bit of a shimmy and just allow the natural oils to come through. So no oil, no butter is needed. The nuts will do all the work by itself. And once you can smell the nuts, it's perfect. So we can just pop this back into our bowl over there. And in the same pan, we can add half of our cherry tomatoes. So just pop that in there. We just want our tomatoes to blister a bit. And this just helps with the contrast of having fresh and cooked ingredients. Okay, so now your tomatoes have blistered. You can see they have a beautiful color on them. So you just want to pop them onto your cutting board and then put your pan back on the stove, and then you want to prepare the rest of your fresh ingredients. So now I just have the rest of my fresh tomato, I have my cucumber, and I have a beautiful in-season avocado. So now you just want to chop your tomatoes just through the middle or in cubes or in slices, whichever you prefer. Okay, and then you want to move over to your cucumber and just slice that through the middle. And I like to remove the seeds because sometimes I find that the seeds make the salad quite soggy and no one likes a soggy salad. So I just take the seeds out. Okay, and then just slice it in 1 to 2 centimeters in thickness. Okay, you can just move that over there. And then for your avo, you just want to cut it in half. And then you want to twist. I only need half for this recipe, but you can use the entire avo. Just make sure to add some lemon juice so that it doesn't get brown. So you just want to slice your avocado and then just get the same spoon and just scoop that out. Okay, so now I've just taken the butternut out of the oven, and as we can see, it's nice and caramelized and it has a beautiful color to it. So now we want to go on to building our salad. You can build your salad in whichever way you want to. I just like starting with a base of lettuce. This is just an assortment of lettuce, so it's spinach, arugula, butter lettuce, but you can just use whatever's in season at that time. And then the next step is I like to do fresh cooked, just so that when you serve your dish, you have a bite of everything. So we're just going to pop our beautiful tomatoes on there. And then we can do our cucumber. So honestly, just have fun. I love cooking. I've been cooking since I was about 13 years old. My mom and dad worked a lot, so my brother and I had to take on roles, and I fell in love with the kitchen, and he liked a bit of cleaning. So yeah, now you've got your cucumber on there, and then we want to move on to our roasted tomatoes. And these just make the salad look so fresh and vibrant, and the beautiful colors just pop. There we go, just our tomatoes, and then we can move on over to our butternut. So just scoop the butternut, place that on top. And like I said, you can cut your butternut in cubes or in rings, whichever you prefer. I just like doing it like this because it's quite hearty and everyone gets a slice of butternut. Okay, so now you just want to grab your caramelized onions. I just caramelized this with a little bit of sugar, vinegar, and some olive oil. And you just want to place that on the top. And this just brings a beautiful sweetness to the salad. And I just love what it gives to the salad. And you can add anything. I even used biltong before, or chicken, or steak. It's just completely up to you. Okay, so now that we have our onions, we can move on over to our goat cheese. But like I said, you can use feta cheese, soft mozzarella cheese, whichever you prefer. And I just like to cut this and add it. You can pull it apart. And it's quite soft and messy and gooey, but the creaminess just so beautiful. Okay, so the last thing we want to do before we make the dressing, well, the second last thing is we just want to pop on some of our pomegranate seeds. This is just a burst of freshness and flavor, and it's just so amazing in the mouth. Okay, and then the last thing is our avocado. Another messy job. So we just want to pop on the avocado just wherever you feel. Okay, and then just tidy up a bit. And then we just want to add a little bit of salt. So now that we've completed our salad, we can move on to the salad dressing. And this is so simple. All you need is a little bit of lemon juice, a teaspoon and a half of extra virgin olive oil or grape oil, whichever you prefer, a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a teaspoon and a bit because I like the bite, and then just a crack of salt, a little bit of pepper, and lastly your honey. So I would say about a teaspoon and a half, maybe a tablespoon, because I like it quite sweet. And then you just want to give that a nice whisk. So you're looking for like a pale mustard color with some flecks of pepper. And once that's done, I personally like to drizzle my dressing on top of my salad, but you can serve it on the side. Make sure you don't over dress your salad, because like we said before, no one likes a soggy salad. So that looks good enough for me. So that's my plate. You can see it was that simple. It's beautiful, it's inviting, the colors are amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So you can contact me at bashiravandervoort@gmail.com, and I'd just like to wish a Ramadan Kareem to all my family and friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa